for optimal health. Oh, we are so delighted that you joined us this evening for this episode. Today, we will be making vegan cheese, and not only the cheese alone, we'll be making the cheese sauce with red lentil pen. So this is the red lentil pen, as you can see here. This is what we are going to prepare today. But before we begin, permit me to remind you that our cookbook, Eat for Optimal Health, Simple Plant-Based Recipes, it's still available. So purchase one for yourself and for a friend or a relative so that you can help them on their road to optimal health by helping them to eat healthy, plant-based cooking. All right. In addition to that, we also have our diabetes prevention and management classes, hypertension prevention and management, and we treat all kinds of chronic diseases here at Uzima Lifestyle Center. So if you know of anyone who is suffering from a chronic condition, please feel free to refer them to us. You can reach us at www.uzimalifestylecenter.org or by email uzimalifestylecenter@yahoo.com. You can also call us at 917-531-7901. So, for a recipe today, we will begin with the red lentil pan. I'm going to tell you a little later on the benefits of the lentil. But to cook this, you just make sure that you bring the water to a boil. You notice our water is there boiling. And we have our lentil here, and we are just going to put it in there, and we are going to cover, and we're going to make sure this cooks through really, really well. So again, this is the red lentil pen. We are going to talk a little more about it. Okay, while the lentil is being cooked, permit me to go through very quickly the ingredients for the vegan cheesy sauce. So we have our, as you can see, our cashew nuts, and this is about 3 cups. All the measurements are on the screen for you. In addition to that, we also have our carrots that are chopped here. This one is to go with the broccoli, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. This is our grated carrots. Then we have our onions. The recipe doesn't call for sweet pepper, but sweet pepper is one of my go-tos, so I like to include that. Then we have our nutritional yeast here. We have our lemon juice, and I want to show you what kind of nutritional yeast we are using, so take a good look. We have our lemon juice, it's all ready. Here we have our broth, our vegetable broth. And here we have our mustard. I want you to see what kind of mustard we are using. This is vegan mustard. Okay. So that is all we need. And then we have a little bit of cornstarch. This is going to help with the thickness of the cheese, right? So this is all we have. So while our lentil is being cooked, and you can take a quick look at this, the lentil is being cooked really nice, and we are going to cook it al dente, meaning it's not going to be soggy and soft. It's going to be firm, but really well cooked. All right. So for this part of our recipe, we have our cashew nuts. It was soaked for a couple of hours. So what we are going to do here, we are going to take the cashews and we are going to put it in our Vitamix. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the benefits of the cashews, seeing that we have them all ready to go. Cashew is rich in fiber and protein. It has healthy fats. It has minerals and vitamins. It has healthy protective benefits and plant compounds. It is really good if you're trying to lose weight, control your blood sugar, and also for your heart health, for cardiovascular health. So we have the nuts in here. Next, we are going to add the carrots. All right. Then we are going to add our onions. We're not going to add all of the onions because we're going to leave just a little bit of the onions for when we are sauteing our vegetables. All right, so we have our sweet peppers in there now. And we are going to start the blending by adding our vegetable broth. So our pan is being cooked. See how nice it looks? It's not too soft. We're going to let it cook just a little more. So before we start the blending, we are going to add our nutritional yeast. And then I'm going to tell you about the benefits of the nutritional yeast. Okay? I've already shown you what the nutritional yeast look like and the type we are going to use. Nutritional yeast flakes. All right. So the nutritional yeast is a source of vitamins and minerals. It contains all 9 essential amino acids. I want you to get that, making it a very complete protein. Complete proteins are important nutrients that assist the function of the tissues, help them to repair. It helps with the nutrient absorption, and it may also prevent muscle loss. So it helps your muscles to become stronger. So we have in here our cashews, we have our vegetable broth, we have the peppers and the onions and also the nutritional yeast. So we are going to start our process here. I want you to know that you blend it until it becomes a nice thick creamy paste, and then we are going to add the other things in. Okay, this is fully blended. I want you to see what it looks like. A nice thick creamy paste. All right, we are not quite done yet. We are, as you notice, the lentil pan is well cooked. See, it's not too soft, but it's cooked completely. So this is finished. So we're going to take this off, and we are going to very quickly, we are going to have our next phase, and here we are going to do our vegetables. It is always nice when you're doing your pasta dish to have some vegetables. So here we have some broccoli, and here we have some carrots. So we're going to do the broccoli and the carrots, and of course we are going to cook with water. So give us a second and we're going to get this going. All right, let me make sure that the fire is up. Our water to boil a little bit there. I'm going to add just a little bit of Bragg's amino. It calls for soy sauce, but my preference is to use a little bit of Bragg's amino to just give it flavor. All right, so we are going to blend just a little more, and this would be finished. And finally, to just give it a nice zing, we are going to add some paprika, just a small amount of paprika. Good. So this is to give it just a little more zing. All right. So then, As you notice, our water is boiling. So to this, we are going to add our onions. And then we're going to put our sweet peppers. And we're going to let it saute a little bit. While that is being sauteed, we have our pan already cooked. So we are going to put it in here. See how nicely this was cooked? Nice and firm. It's not soggy in any way. Get that out of our way. So now this is good and ready to go. Now I want you to look at the texture while that is being cooked. Look at the texture of this creamy cheese sauce, vegan creamy cheese sauce. All right, so this is ready to go. So we pour it on and then we are just going to blend it together. See how great this is? Nice and cheesy. Let me take this out of our way. Let's make sure we get everything out of there. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. Making sure we get all of this great goodness out of here. This cheese sauce is excellent. This looks nice and yummy, doesn't it? All right, so now let's move over here. We see that the garlic and the sweet peppers are cooking. So we're going to put our carrots and we're going to put our broccoli. Now here are the benefits of lemon. Lemon may aid in weight loss, reduce your risk of heart disease, anemia, kidney stones. It also would reduce incidence of digestive issues. It is also powerful to fight against cancer. One other very important thing about lemon is its distinct, pleasant taste and its smell. This makes a great addition to your food as well as your drink. Now, in addition to that, we can also think of the benefits of the lentil. Now, when we think of the benefits of the red lentil, these are some of the things that come to mind. Number one, lentils are loaded with folate, iron, phosphorus, and potassium. Lentil also, the lentil pasta is rich in fiber, and fiber intake helps to reduce the risk of developing heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Fiber also helps you to get regular. It means that you would not have a lot of constipation. As a matter of fact, it prevents constipation and it helps to maintain good bowel movement. So these are some of the great benefits of the lemon and the lentil. And we are going to let this saute. So we're going to take a quick break, and on the other side you're going to see what the broccoli and carrots look like sauteed, and then you're going to see what our creamy cheese sauce with Penn pasta looks like. So here we have it. We have our broccoli and cauliflower cooked. I want you to see the color of the broccoli. You notice it's still bright green. It doesn't look dead and wilted because it's lightly cooked so that all the nutrients can be there. And so now we have our cheesy pan, and we are just going to put it on our plate. So here you have it, folks. a delicious plate of red lentil pen. Here you get your protein, and in addition, the cheese sauce is some more protein, and you get your carbs as well. Then you have your cooked vegetables, steamed broccoli and carrots with some sweet peppers and onions. And then we have some salad, some fresh vegetables. So we have spring mix with tomatoes. So this is a complete meal, guys. I would like you to try it and leave a comment on our page and let us know how yours came out. Again, this is red lentil pen pasta, broccoli with carrots, and a bed of spring mix with tomatoes. A complete delicious meal, very quick to prepare and very nutritious. We want to thank you so very much for joining us for this episode. Please invite your friends and your family to join our community, and we are looking forward to seeing you in the next 2 weeks. Thanks again, and as usual, eat for optimal health, for your body is God's temple. And before you go, I'm going to taste this. You're not here, so I'm going to be the taste tester. Very, very delicious. You would like it. So again, thanks for joining us. See you